Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Somebody just said, with a recession about to happen, I doubt many would want to build a personal brand right now. This is the best time to build a personal brand. A personal brand is recession proof. With a recession about to happen, you want to keep working your job? Guys, come on the show to get educated. Because the first comment of the day proves that you don't know what the hell you're talking about. All right, so link is in the chat. Let's get the show started. I'm trying to help you guys take your personal brand to the next level. Click here to participate. Click here to participate. So we're gonna do one stream of Modern Man Evolution every Tuesdays, and one on then Thursdays is gonna be more personal branding. Bro, skip the intro to answer that comment. Dude said, with a recession about to happen, I doubt many would want to build a personal brand. But my dog, you might want to build one right now. You might want to start today. You're going to depend on the markets and your job. With a recession? Really? Sure about that? All right. Link is in the chat. Link is in the chat. Link is in the chat. Oli, can you put your age next to your name? All you guys who are joining backstage, please put your age next to your name. Describe what you want backstage. Today's show is about helping you build your personal brand to 10K a month. Okay, so if you don't have your camera on and your age next to your name, I can't help you. Oli, describe yourself for me backstage. Describe yourself for like what? I don't want to know just your age. What are you here for? Shadama, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to turn on your camera. You were here before the show started. Let me see your face, bro. Didn't I already talk to you last week? Describe what you're here for. Link is in the chat. Link is in the chat. You're not even on the stream. You're just talking. Relax, relax. Oli, how's it going, man?
Yo, you good? My guy.
Right.
Bro, I was in the gym earlier today and my friend was saying I should get on a live with you. So I was like, yeah, this is my time to do it. Anyway, I'm 17 years old. I've been making videos.
17, so you lied.
Pardon?
Have a good day. You just lied. I'm
18.
You just lied. What are you talking about? Have a good day, bro. Have a good day. 18 and up. Only for personal branding. Shadama, how's it going, bro? I can't hear you. You're muted.
I'm actually here for dating advice. Is that okay? Or?
No, today is helping you build your personal brand to 10K a month.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Today's personal branding Tuesdays is dating. Okay, we got to be working on all areas of our lives, guys. Link is in the chat to come and join. The link to participate is in the chat. You voted Modern Man in the poll on Tuesday. Please, little kids, trolls, the show is not meant for you. The show is to help people. So if you wanna sit up here and look at bullshit instead of improving your life, go watch somebody else's show. Like I'm trying to help the people who want my help. Yiga, can you put your age next to your name? Thank you. Put your age next to your name, bro. Put your age next to your name. Your age is not next to your display name. The age limit is 18 for personal branding. How's it going, man?
It's good. It's good, Fit. I'm calling from Uganda.
Do you know what today's show is about?
Yeah, it's about building a personal brand.
Okay. Is that what you're here for, bro?
Yeah, Fit, I'm here for to help me how I can build my personal brand.
Okay. Why are you talking so slow, bro? Speak up. Like speak with conviction, man. Right? Do you acknowledge that this is live? And I can use the clips however I choose?
Yeah, I know it's live. I've come. You help me on how I can build a personal brand.
Do you acknowledge that this is like, and I can use the clips however I choose?
Yeah, I know it's live. I know.
Okay, cool. How can I help you?
I need your help about building a personal brand.
With what specifically?
I have a TikTok channel called Calisthenics Department, and I would
What is it
like to
called?
improve it. Sorry?
What is it called?
I have a TikTok channel called Calisthenics Department.
I can't hear you, bro.
It's about
All right, man. You got it. I don't know. You moving in slow motion. Corey, how's it going, Corey?
Ooh, good man.
Do you know what today's show is about?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, about building a personal brand.
Okay. Do you acknowledge that this is live and I can use the clips however I choose?
Yes, I do.
How can I help you, man?
Yeah, I just started building a personal brand. 23 years old. I come from a background of high ticket sales. So I was selling a course on how to buy a business with no money out of pocket. And I've had some blessings in my life to where I'm at a point where I'm actually starting to do that. Got some opportunities lined up, and yeah, I just started building a personal brand about month and a half ago, about like my journey buying a business. And
What business did you buy?
I'm looking to buy a liquor store, actually, here in Canada.
So what personal brand are you going to build behind that, though?
Yeah, about buying businesses, right? Or you can get into consulting for equity. Not a lot of people my age actually know about buying businesses. Like they all want to
Gotcha.
start online businesses and stuff. I think it's a good opportunity.
Oh, okay.
And
I get
Fit,
what you're saying.
I actually like saw a little while ago you were helping a guy out saying like first really dedicate yourself to like starting that business or getting very like established and then start your personal brand. But I've heard a lot of different advice where like when you start, you should also start a personal brand, like showing the journey, um, storytelling just along the way, showing how you start. So when you get there at the end, like you have an established, you've already
So no,
started, it holds you
I,
accountable and stuff.
I don't
So
know if you watched my videos recently, but
mhm.
I make it clear that you can either solve a problem or document you solving the problem.
Okay.
Those are two ways you could do this. You got me? So
Yep.
I like the idea about buying. So you're trying to buy small businesses.
Yeah, exactly. Get into acquisitions. So, because I was selling a course on how to do that, I did high ticket sales, and that was really interesting to me. And I'm kind of at the point where I'm about to close on a business here, and yeah, I just thought it'd be cool to start my personal brand. I've seen a lot of it. I like the editing, filming, and everything, but really looking to optimize it, man. Yeah, just like make sure I'm on the right track, and
Yeah. So how much you going to buy the business for?
yeah, it's about $800,000, and that includes the building as well. So it's like the commercial building that has 2 tenants in it, and then also the business inside of it.
Gotcha. So you got 800K put away from high ticket sales?
No, so I have a property. This is my property here. I have a home equity line on this property. And then also I'm going to use some creative financing type stuff, right? So that's like really big these days, like seller financing, like the seller gives me a loan, right? So that's not something a lot of people know of. So kind
Gotcha.
of putting that into my content, right? You can buy it with like none of your own money. And
Gotcha.
of course loaning on a good amount of it through the bank, right?
Gotcha. Gotcha. So I'm guessing you're gonna put a down payment, they're gonna give you a loan, or they're gonna give you the down payment.
Yeah, like I'll have to put a down payment on it, but then I can use the equity from this place, right?
Gotcha. Okay, so you're taking out equity from your already property.
Yeah.
Okay, Cool. So when you plan on buying this business?
Yeah, I'm right in the middle. Like, man, within the next like couple weeks, I should have the approval for financing. It's all sent to the banks and everything. So yeah, just a matter of getting the final details. And it's been like months of, like going through all the due diligence, talking with the seller, negotiating and everything. So everything's
Mhm.
off to the bank.
So
So
my question is, how do you plan on flipping this? What's the plan on like, how do you
yeah.
make this profitable?
Yeah, well, it's a good question. Like I'll be moving down to the liquor store to like manage it, operate it part-time because I'm 23 years old and it'd be a lot more profitable for me to go do that than to just hire a big, team to do that because it's like an Asian family, you know how they are with the liquor stores, like they're currently running it and want to move to Korea,
Yeah.
back home. So like I'll go down there I've done all the calculations. I should be taking home anywhere from like 150 to 100,000 bucks like in profit after debt servicing and everything if I go there and work in it.
Where is it at currently?
Like the location of it.
Yeah.
It's in Alberta,
In
Canada.
Canada?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, this is an interesting. I know Cody. You know Cody Sanchez, but that's what she does.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
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 So it's an interesting business model. Especially if you're getting into young. Just be
Mhm.
very, very careful. And do you know why they didn't have it profitable?
Oh, it is profitable.
So why come they selling it to you?
Yeah, because they want to move back to Korea. Like
So you gotta
they're retiring, right? So yeah. So can get a pretty good deal on it. They're pretty motivated. So
gotcha. Awesome, man. That's a good idea. So yeah,
Mhm.
I think documenting this process, not in like a vlog style, but sharing
Yeah.
sharing tips about buying small businesses, how you got started in it, how you made the money, the ins and outs. Like
Gotcha. Yeah.
you can have a storytelling sequence about the content that you make that encompasses this journey for you without being boring, but starts to make you an authority.
Yeah, because I've been struggling with that because like I've been making videos, posting like every other day on my
Mhm.
page. And like I want to show a real like inside perspective of like struggles and stuff as well, about what I'm going through. But also I feel as if I do have a good amount of knowledge as well.
Yeah.
Like because I sold a course on how to do this and have a good amount of information on like how I could help people. But I do want to keep myself as a bit of an authority, right? But all my videos so far have been basically storytelling, like dropping out of college, high ticket sales, like struggles, kind of up
Do
to
you have a
that
channel?
point.
Do you have a channel?
Yeah, I have a Instagram page. Yeah.
What is it? Can you type it out in chat?
Yeah. Sorry, one sec. Did you get it? I just put it in there.
Okay, let me check it out.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a little tough right now, man. Like, because Canada's going through a whole economic shift, or things are really up in the air right now. Like with the states and a lot of political stuff shifting and moving. So, like, I know I can't stay still or anything, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
been a bit more
Let me
stress recently.
let me look at it for a second. 1 second.
To buying my first business at 23 years old. About a year ago, I dropped pretty much, everything to go all in on buying my first business. After analyzing,
That hook is not it.
Yeah.
All right. So storytelling is not just you telling your story. It's a format, right? The way you
Yeah.
story tell is to have a hook. The first 3 seconds are incredibly important. You got to stop people from scrolling on their social media.
Mhm.
If they don't stop scrolling, they're not going to watch your video. You literally have 2 seconds to get them to be interested in what you're doing. Right?
Yeah.
So storytelling is not, oh, I'm just going to tell a story. It's, I have a great hook. I have a problem or plot that I'm going to take the viewer through. And then there's going to be a reward solution at the end. So they're coming with you along a journey.
Yeah, that's like, I understand there must be a formula to it, but it's also like, I guess I got to play the game, like, because I kind of just want to make content I want to make, so I don't get burnt out and like.
No. That is half-assing it. I just want to make content I want to make, and I want to build a personal brand doing it, and I want people to follow me and relate to me. Fuck no. They need to care about it.
I've been trying to use like decent hooks, but what could I improve on my hooks?
Did you hear what I said about the 3 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay, what did I say? What did I just say? If you're listening.
Well, you said that people are scrolling and that they only have 3 seconds to decide whether they're gonna, watch the entire video or not, and you have to explain why they should.
Yes.
Like,
so you need to introduce a problem that you're going to help them solve or go through and discover what happens at the end with this format. So like if we watch this,
how close am I to buying my first business at 23 years old? About a year ago.
How close am I to buying my first business at 23 years old? Nobody cares.
Okay.
Here's how I bought my first business by 23 years old.
Okay.
Quick shift. Because that now you're positioning yourself as an authority who did something impressive at a young age, and then they now may be curious to figure out what you actually did to do that by 23 years old.
Okay.
It's for them. You're trying to reward them. Make sense?
Gotcha. That makes a lot of sense.
Okay. So your personal brand is you're helping the viewer go through a transformation through your content.
Yeah.
All right. So they need to become something better by watching your videos. So it's not about you. Okay. Okay. Cool. So like this, and there's a whole structure to where this goes. There's a whole structure how this operates. And if you listen, I think you got some potential here, because if you can establish yourself as a 23-year-old that teach people how to sell businesses, like I said, I only know one person doing this.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So if you got on, if you started making this, if you started like taking this very, very seriously, you can definitely put yourself as one of the people, the top dogs in this industry.
I would really like to. What are some resources I can look at, for those formulas and like structures?
I have several. I have a business page. It's called FitX Business.
Okay.
It'll give you kind of like a compass of things. It'll give you some good information. But if you want to get coached on how to do this, I'm currently helping around 10 guys in an inner circle mentorship take their personal brand to the next level. Yeah. So if that's something that you would be interested in, I'm going to leave a link for you in the chat. But you can also check out my business page, see what value you find from there. And then if it makes sense to you, you click the link in the chat, book a call. I can only accept 55 people because it's kind of like it's a B2B thing now. Like I'm trying to help businesses, so I can't help that many people. But the link is in the chat. You can click the link and book a free call. But don't forget, FitX Business can be something that you go and you start consuming content that can help you out tremendously.
Sorry, Fit, I don't see the link.
Check. Are you in the YouTube chat?
No, I think I'm in I must be in the back chat.
Yeah, look at the YouTube chat.
Okay.
I think a lot of you guys have a lot of opportunity because social media is popular, but personal branding is not saturated.
Like Fit, I used to run a TikTok page. I did like the creativity program and like just made kind of, whatever. You just scroll right through it, just kind of crappy videos. But like did really well on the creativity program and tens of millions of views. But this has been so much harder, man. And like I know the payoff is going to be a lot better. Yeah. Like this has been so much harder to grow. So
because it's not gimmicks, right? It's easy to grow gimmicks. It's easy to surface level bullshit, people click on it because it's not forcing them to do something, to go through a transformation. It's just like surface level. But when you're talking about teaching people how to buy small businesses, that's a high level play.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to figure it out, man. Like, get it down. I love making content. I love filming. I love doing the whole thing. So
yeah. But listen, I think you got you. If you're serious about it, you can get some help from me. Did you see the did you see the link?
No, I'll have to go. I guess just after this. Hey, like go into the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
Like
Go into the YouTube. Go into the YouTube. Let me pin it for you guys. For you guys who are serious, you guys are saying, "Oh, FedEx views went dropped." Yes, of course, because we're not doing bullshit anymore. Look at the kind of people coming on the stream. We got rocket scientists, 23-year-olds buying businesses. No fucking shit. No, this is the type of people I want to help. I can help people like this take their skill sets and show it to the world and create real impact. Not fucking telling the dweebs that they need to go take a bath. What the fuck? I might want to do that stupid shit. Listen, I'm gonna pin it for you. In the YouTube chat, you're gonna see the link. Okay.
Okay.
And
sorry. One last thing, man, is like, should I hyper focus on just buying a business? Like, because I love fitness. Should I integrate any like other aspects of my life, like personal development or fitness, or just really dial in buying a business? That should be kind of my main.
Don't complicate this by like trying to do too much. Just talk about the intricacies of buying the business and show what goes in and out of that. And then as you establish your brand, people will want to relate to more who you are. And that's when you can share the self-development and all this other stuff. Okay.
That's perfect, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Fit.
All right, bro. Have a good one. 1 second. All you people who can't think, right? And you want to hate, keep hating. I'm going to keep helping the dudes who want to get help. Guarantee you're going to see a difference in the kind of guys coming on here. Look in the last week. Look at the level of guys who are coming on here, right? Guys who actually want to improve their life. And that's the bigger impact. I'm chasing impact. I want to help men make a true impact, not help people who don't want to try in life get some kind of instant gratification. Fuck that. If you're not trying to really make yourself something in life, I don't want to talk to you. Okay? Because there are plenty of guys who watch my content who actually want to be better. I don't give a fuck if it's 100 views. Fuck them. I wanted to help dudes who want to get help. Imagine a dude who's 23 years old over here buying companies. What could he relate to with troll? Like this, you see what I'm saying? There's a different type of human. There's a different sector of men. Right? There's a different sector. There's a different sector. What makes you credible? 7-figure business by 27. Education. Hundreds of thousands of followers. Show me somebody who's more credible. Been doing content since 2018. Oh, you want to see some results? Let me show you some of my students dominating in 1 month. I just started this shit 1 month ago. Somebody said, show me somebody who's more credible. Let me show you this. Let me show you a student of mine whooping y'all ass. Literally 1 million view video in 24 hours. Let's go through testimonies of my students who I just started this shit with. Let's talk. I want you to point to somebody that's more credible. Let me show you this. And then I'm gonna get to somebody else. 1 second. Let this load. Check this out.
Just to say a testimonial real quick. Since I joined, I pretty much say the same thing over and over again, but since I joined last year, Chris, he was like, yo, trying to make a meal this year in his business. I was like, oh, competitive nature. I was like, I'm 500K don't seem that much. 500K a year. Literally the next month, got 3 offer letters, declined one. Was making 489,000. Miguel was like, yo, why are you charging 1,000? You charge 3,000. I did that, started taking the business serious. Last month, I have the best client success. He got 4 offer letters within 2 months of joining the program, which is unheard of. He's now making $764,000, which is $37,000 a month after tax.
Crazy.
Insane. And then also last month, December, I hit 13K for the month. Last month, I hit $74,000 cash collected for the month. 22x ROAS, return on investment of ad spend, those who don't know, and then 53 ROAS in terms of revenue. And now I have a team. Jacoby, he's my closer, appointment setter. Like the client acquisition process is automating and still getting better as time goes on. Yeah, financial aspect of my life is like, it's insane. I'm making money. My students are making a lot of money. And it's only because I joined last year in the community in this program. So I just want to say thank you, bro. Like I would not be here without this community. I still don't believe this stuff is real. Living a purpose, making money.
Big win to share. So I don't know if you remember, but a couple of weeks ago I said I'm going to start on TikTok, launching a TikTok shop advertising. So I've been doubling down on that, and we're generating 7K a day right now just on TikTok. And I think I broke the mental barrier with money. So we're gonna have 800K revenue in 30 days. Everything goes how it goes. So I always had this mental. Yeah, so I'm gonna be close to $1 million a month before summer, easy. Yeah,
That's wow.
Yeah.
So TikTok actually, so if you look at the Where to Align Your Clubs video, that video did really well on Instagram. Well, pretty well on Instagram. It got 17K.
17? What do you mean pretty well? They really well.
Yeah, but on TikTok, because I'm comparing it to TikTok, and TikTok it's about to hit 200K.
Okay, don't be
Of
so.
course, yeah. It's TikTok, yeah.
Got you, but TikTok still pays.
All right, big dog, man. So now,
real quick, remember the first guy that said Jacoby's my closer? This is the Jacoby dude who joined my mentorship too, and I told him to get into sales. And now let's look at how much money he's making.
Currently doing $11,000 a month as a college student. Before I came to FedEx, I was literally making no money. I literally didn't even have a direction. I didn't know if I wanted to do personal branding, if I wanted to do sales. Sales was never even in my mind, right? And FedEx told me, he said, hey man, go all in sales, and I can promise you that you will make the money that you want to make, right? So from there, I went all in. I invested in the course. I believed in myself, and a year later, I'm doing 11K months, right? So at the end of the day, if you put in the work, you will get the result.
Awesome.
But an afternoon, straight off the gym, sweating.
I don't gotta show. I'm not gonna bore y'all with testimonies because they happen quite often, by the way. But I dare you to show me somebody who's more credible, right? And obviously, the dude who's making 800K a month ain't trying to let the world know who he is. So you weirdos, don't buy him. If I was not an influencer, I wouldn't want you motherfuckers to know, right? But anyway, you can keep believing that everything is a scam and everybody's against you, or you can try, or you can get effort. You can put in the work. You know what I'm saying? Your job that tells you you're gonna retire at 60 isn't scamming you, but everybody else is trying to scam you. So you believe what you want to believe. All right. If you are actually serious about taking your life to the next level and you want to learn from somebody who's been doing this shit since 2018, right? My inner circle is only 55 guys. I can only 10 spots already gone. So if you want some help with that, link is in the chat. Okay. Now let's get to the show. Lim, how's it going, man?
What's up, Fit? How are you?
I'm good. You were on here before, right?
Yeah, I was here like 8 months ago. It's a long time ago, and it was like for looks maxing and all. It wasn't for personal branding.
Okay. Do you acknowledge this is live and I can use the clips however I choose?
Yes, sir.
How can I help you, man?
So yeah, I'm a bit lost with the business and all that. So now I'm doing like drop shipping, but I don't know. I don't feel like it's for me. It's not a business where you can really enjoy doing it and all that. But I always like to do like YouTube. So I have a YouTube channel now about almost 10K, but I don't really know. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do in it because before I was doing like a soccer video, but it didn't really work out, and I did like a reaction, but it didn't really work out too. So now I am a bit lost with that. I don't
Yeah, so
really
slow
know
down, slow down. You're talking too fast. We could barely hear what you're saying. So you got a YouTube channel.
Yes.
And you're making videos about what specifically?
Yeah, so now, like the last video I post was a reaction, like at something. It was not something that I was making. I was just like reacting to a video. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really want to do that. So that's why I didn't post like in a month or two. And so I focused on drop shipping. So now I'm doing drop shipping, but I want to go back to doing YouTube. But what should I do? Like
you can't keep going to, you keep switching. You got to pick exactly what you want to help people with. Like a personal brand is a cause that you're trying to solve. So if you're doing YouTube, you're doing drop shipping. If you don't like drop shipping, what do you want to do YouTube about? Are you going to just do reactions?
No, yeah, that's the point. I don't want to do reaction no more, but I don't know what to do. Like I had an idea too.
Okay, this is how you figure out what you need to do. You need to ask yourself, what problem have you solved?
Okay, but I don't really know what type of problem can I solve. Like I want to do content about me, about my life, about like what I'm doing. About
nobody cares. You guys, please, there are these content about my life. Nobody gives a fuck about your life.
Yeah, but like you look like Speed and all that. Like
those are not the norm. They were making videos for fucking a long time ago. You guys are not Speed and Cots and that. Oh my fucking god, that's not realistic, bro.
I can be like Speed. I think I have a good personality. So
go ahead. Start doing Twitch and start doing whatever you need to do.
Yeah, but I don't want to do like clown stuff. I want to do like.
Then why would you copy that?
No, but I don't want to do exactly like him. I want to do like
Bro,
the format.
Listen, being a Twitch streamer and being a personal brand are not the same thing. If you don't want to be like Speed, you don't want to do clown stuff. What problem are you going to help people solve?
I think I want to do like content like I take my camera and I show them like my routine, like
your routine.
Yeah, but like I
motherfuckers are clowns, bro.
No, I swear,
bro.
No, I just
nobody cares. Nobody cares.
But like the type of video you do, like you take your camera, you show like your routine and all that.
Me?
Yeah, I like you do like a life in like a day in the life of a millionaire.
That's because people care after I've given 2,000 videos helping them. That's what y'all don't see. You see the end result of people watching my day in the life, but not the 2,000 videos I've been giving value for the last 6 years. They don't give a fuck about my day in the life unless they found value in who I am.
Yeah, so what can I do to start? Like if I can do anything, like
no, you got it. Listen. So listen, either you want to be an entertainer or you want to be a personal brand. I'm not teaching people how to be entertainers. I don't know how to be an entertainer. I'm not an entertainer. I am a personal brand. I want to teach you how to teach the world how to solve the problems you've already solved. So if you don't have a problem you've already solved and you want to be an entertainer, it sounds like you just want to go viral and just have clout. It doesn't really sound like you want to help people with something.
Yeah, but like I don't want to be a mentor or something like that. I just want to make like video for living. I want to do that.
Right. So you don't want to help people. You just want to make videos. So the goal should be then to do entertainment content and try to go as much as viral as possible. I don't know how you're gonna make money with that, but I mean, that's what sounds like what you want to do.
But not really. But I just want to make video for living. I don't know exactly in what field, but if entertainment it's for me, I will go into it. But if it's like something like you, I can do it too.
But you say you don't want to be a mentor. You don't want to teach.
Yeah, but it depends. It depends. Like my first option will be to be an entertainer. But if like being a mentor is better for me, I'm gonna do it. Like if I'm better at being a mentor, I can do it. I'm 20. I can show people how I do things to be successful. Like
Like
my
what? What do
my
you
pa-
what do you do? Okay, let's talk about it. What have you done to be successful?
but like I go gym. I try businesses. I try.
Which one have you been successful at? Which business have you done?
I've been I did drop shipping. I did SMMA. I did content
And which
creation.
one did you succeed in?
None. That's the problem.
None.
Yeah,
What you gonna teach people? What are you gonna
but
teach people?
because you said like I can show the journey of that of like
No, no, no,
me
no, no, no,
trying
no,
to
no.
be
You're being
successful.
dishonest. You're being dishonest because you don't really care about helping people with solving anything. You just want to get clout. Tell the truth.
But everyone wants clout, you know. Like
No. Everybody does not want clout.
but how can you succeed like if you don't have clout? You have to have clout
You
to
know, you
succeed.
just need to learn how to. There are people without that much clout that make a lot of money.
Yeah, but you have to sell like courses of like 2k 2k to make money with
So
that.
you
Like
want okay. So stop grouping everybody with you. Just because you want clout doesn't mean that everybody want clout. I think the best way to do this is to help people solve problems, and then you can grow your personal brand, and then you can get clout from this problem solving that you're doing. But if you just want clout, go make viral videos about dancing, screaming, barking, whatever the hell you want to do, buddy. I don't
no,
know.
no, because like that, like it will not make me like as much as successful as I did like something else, you know. So I want to entertain, but not doing clown stuff. You know, there is a bunch of cool person who do like entertainment, but it's not barking and stuff like that, you know. But like I don't know if maybe I take my camera and I show like my journey, like that can interest people. Like me, I watch often people who are my age and who are just filming their life, how do you say that? Like their path to glory. I think we say that in English. So I think that can really interest people.
Okay,
Like
then go ahead. You're not listening to what I'm saying, but go ahead.
yes, I'm listening. I swear I'm listening.
I'm telling you that that's not what I'm teaching here.
Okay,
like
so
I'm not here to help people get clout. I'm here to help them build a personal brand. It's two different things. I don't know how to I don't know how to be an entertainer. I'm trying to help people solve problems so they can build a business. The goal is to build a brand and a business. You don't even want to do that. So I can't help you. Like I will go and maybe find somebody that just teach people how to get viral views. That's not really what I'm focused on. But if you have a problem that you didn't solve and then you want to teach how to solve that, I'm here for you.
Yeah. Okay. So you suggest me to find a problem and try to solve it via like videos.
It's fine. Whatever. So you've done SMMA, you've done drop shipping. You did and you quit. You did and you quit. That's not a good track record. It sounds like you're just trying to do. You want to get rich quick scheme. You want to get famous quick scheme. You don't want to build anything sustainable, right? You just want to, what can I do right now? Whatever's popular, let me do it so I can put my name out there. You're chasing vanity instead of substance. So
what should I do? Should I like just take something and stick to it, even if like it's not working, or what should I do? Like exactly?
No, you need to go and do something for a long period of time and get results.
But
teach people something that you got results in. Some results.
But what if I can't have a result? Like it's hard, you know. So
that's the whole point of the only way people are gonna trust you is if you did something hard. They're not gonna trust you if you just did some regular shit. All right, I gotta go, bro.
Okay,
I gotta go. All right, guys, I can't help you, motherfuckers. Do I don't know what kind of content y'all trying to do. I'm trying to help people. If you can't solve problems, buddy, I can't help you. Everybody in the chat, please make sure this is to build a personal brand based on a problem that you've already solved or you're considering solving. You have an idea. Okay. not just for virality. You want to be constant at and speed, go ahead. Start staying in front of the camera and just doing anything. If that's what you want to do, I have no problem against that. But be clear on what you want. He can teach people what not to do. Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's fucked up. Yo, oh my God. He said he can teach people what not to do. Whoa, oh my God. Yo, that's fucked up. That is mean. Beltagi, didn't we talk before, bro? Beltagi. Can you put your age next to your name? If you would like to join because you have a personal brand that you're trying to scale, click the link in the chat and come and join. Sean, what's going on, man? How can I help you?
Yo, just want some looks, Max, and advice.
Can't even read, man. Tough. See? Can't even read. Anthony, can you put your age next to your name? I'm trying to help men create real impact. The goal, guys, I don't think I told you guys what my goal with personal branding is. I think I told Instagram. Did I tell you guys what my goal was with the personal branding? I don't think I did. I'm not sure if I did. Anthony, can you put your age next to your name? My goal with personal branding is I want to take my expertise with building a social media platform and a business, and I want to help people who already have problems that they've solved establish their business and their brand so then I can possibly become a partner or buy their company. That's my goal. So I realized that when I started this personal brand mentorship, the amount of guys that want to help with this showed me that, damn, I can create some real impact. So if I help you build your business, what's really important to me is that we do a good job. So we get it to the point where I can possibly buy it or partner with you and we never have to work again. But that's going to be a hard thing to accomplish. So that's my goal. What does that have to do with Andrew Tate? What does that have to do with Andrew Tate? What are you talking about? Let me go ban you. Like, what the fuck? Let me just go ban him. Anthony, how's it going, bro?
How are you, Fit?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Do you acknowledge that this is live and I can use the clips however I choose?
Yes, I do. I acknowledge.
Okay.
Let's go, baby. I'm glad. I'm so happy to be on. Like, I've watched so many of your videos. And
Okay, do you know what this call is for, though?
yeah, personal branding.
Okay, your audio is kind of distant.
Let's see if it works. Is that better?
A little bit.
Yeah, I guess I gotta get closer. Okay, so Fit, I'm just trying to start up an Instagram. So let me just explain it to you, the whole situation and all. So I'm pretty much a sports card. I'm not sure. Do you know the whole thing about sports cards? Like if you open a pack and so pretty much I do sports cards. I go to like card shows. I go to, let's say, conventions and I buy and sell sports cards. So I'm just looking to grow my personal brand, and I've recently invested in one of these Osmos because I heard you talking about that, and
Okay.
I was like, it's a good camera and it's cheap and you can just record. But
Awesome.
I would say my problem right now is like growing. Like I see people with 100,000 followers. I'm like, shit, I want to be that in some ways. I also am not really like, I've never really put my face on like my videos and all. Like I had a YouTube channel.
So slow down. Take a deep breath. So explain to me what exactly is going on with the sports cards. How did that work? So I know.
So pretty much, obviously, sports cards. You got baseball, you got football, you got hockey, and you're pretty much trying to collect the goats, like the best players. Like let's say a Tom Brady right here, PSA 9. Obviously, a PSA 10. That's the best card. So pretty much.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
Oh, sorry, Fit. So pretty much like you want to get like that's a PSA 9. If it's in a 10, that's worth a lot more money. So you could send cards in, grade them, and then you can make profit on that. There's a whole bunch of avenues. At least for me, I want to I don't know what the niche is. Like there's no real there are some problems you can solve, but I feel like I'm somewhat so expert. I've been doing this for about 10 years. So since I've been super young, like I've been hustling. I was going live on StreamYard at like 13 years old, selling sports cards. So obviously I'm looking to grow this and turn this into a successful business because I'm traveling every single weekend to shows and all. And like, obviously I want to grow this. And also I'm going live on Instagram, whatnot.
Okay. So slow down. Everything you being an expert is great, but are you going to just show the journey of being a sports card collector, or do you want to maybe teach people how to find and make profit off sports cards? What exactly do you think you can help people with?
I think I could do the profit because I mean, there's times I'll find a card at a card show for $5 and flip it for like $70. That was a nice flip. I mean, I get it. That's not crazy money, but that adds up over time. So I think for me, it's like I want to find I already have 4,000 followers on Instagram. It's just my account's kind of cooked because my content was horrible before I really started to think about the content side. And so right now I obviously want to do because I also set up at card shows. So I want to film me doing deals. I see a lot of those videos get a lot of views. And there's a guy who was on Instagram and he was joking, oh, I get more money doing the content side, which made me think oh my gosh, there's an opportunity in this than selling the cards. So
okay, so you want to make content about card collections.
Yeah.
Figure out people who are already making if there's already people who are making content around this stuff, great. See what's already working for them. See what the market likes about this kind of business model, right? And then you start to make similar content around. But it might not grow into a per se business, and you just become the cards guy that can maybe get people started into being able to do cards themselves, be more passionate about cards. If it's something they could do kind of passively and flip. Gary Vaynerchuk was known for going to you know what I'm saying, shit like this. He will help you.
There's athletes in this. It's big. It's not like you say sports cards. You think it's it's like a base card. It's worthless. But there's some big money. Like a Paul Skeens card sold for 1.8 million. So there's some money into this.
So how do people find those cards? Is it
So it's like opening a pack or a box. I'm not let me see if I got an example right here. You're trying to open a score. This is a box. You could pull rookies and autographs. Obviously, some of the best cards are obviously autographs from Aaron Judge. This card does $400. So there's some money into it. I just think for me, I'm just trying to find that content niche. What do you think would? I mean, obviously you don't have the craziest knowledge on sports cards, but what niche would you say?
Funny enough, this is why you have to be a forever learner, and I encourage you guys to be this. But I was listening to a podcast last week of a famous guy who does this, and his whole content strategy is every day he opens a pair of cards and sees if he gets lucky.
Oh, Jeff Wilson, are you talking about?
I don't know. Maybe some, but he grew a big following doing that shit.
Yeah, he's got 300,000.
Okay, whoever it is, this dude grew a big following and his old content is every day he's gonna open a pack of cards and see if he gets lucky or not, and like his audience kind of like stays along with him and seeing what is he gonna get. So I would say you can take that and add your own spin to it, add some kind of teaching element. You know, maybe teach people how to get cards, what cards are good to like get into, right? Basically seeing what people have already made content around and seeing what videos that you can also make content around.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. I think for me, it's like I really got to like unbreak this, unbox it, and figure all out the setup.
It's not that complicated, bro. Just unbox it. When did you get it?
I'm thinking too much. You know.
When did you get it?
I just got it on. I think it was last week Friday. And those
last week Friday, you haven't unboxed it.
Oh
You
gosh,
motherfuckers
Nick's
ain't
calling me
serious.
out now, man.
He got the Osmo. He got a camera a week ago, and you haven't even opened it.
Fit, I've been selling cards. I've been listing cards. That's what I'm doing. Fit, you don't know I mean, yeah.
I know, girl. I'm not saying that you are not selling cards. I'm saying, bro, you guys.
I mean, I was at a show on it. No excuses though.
Man, take that shit out the damn box and turn it on. It's that simple. You know, it's like, bruh, a week is going by. You haven't made any videos. You just, oh yeah. This is the problem with men. You buy something, you think, oh, FedEx said go buy it. It's gonna do the work for me.
No. I know I gotta do the work, Fit.
6 days has gone by and you haven't even opened the box.
Hey, we're opening it right now. Don't worry.
My goodness.
Don't worry.
Just turn the shit on and you start making content. Yeah. Did you get the creator combo?
No, because the creative combo has gone up in price. It was super cheap. I think somebody mentioned it was like $500. And
No,
now
it's 700.
Now it's like 800 or whatever. It's crazy.
It's worth it.
Going up. But no, I got this at Costco for 400. This was like one of the last ones there. So
Okay.
Not too bad.
It doesn't have all the things that come with the creator combo. The creator combo is important. You get the creator combo one.
Because I gotta get the DJI mic or whatever, and I got a bigger SD card too. Because it comes with a 64 gig. That's not gonna work. I know.
No. Anyway, listen. The whole show can't be you unboxing this thing. Go and start making content. Go make content. See what styles already out there are working, and see how you can start implementing it with your own unique perspective. Okay.
I appreciate you, Fit. Thank you, man. I really
All right,
do.
man. Have a good one. Guys, if I suggest you guys buy something, please actually use it. All right. Analysis paralysis. Yay, I want to start making content. And go buy the camera and don't open it. Yo, what in the world? Bertaghi. Don't do that. Don't do that. Calm down. That does not make me want to pick you, bro. Move your ID. Do I have to use your code? No, I don't have a code for fucking creator combo. I'm just telling you guys it's a good camera. They're not sponsoring nothing. They should cut me a fucking check over telling all these people to go buy their product. I'm just telling you guys because it's a good product. Bertaghi, what's going on, man?
Yo, Felix, how are you, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
Okay, so basically, I'm kind of going like on a winter arc, and I wanted your opinion about my physique.
Links in the chat. James, move your ID for me, bro. Remove your ID. Remove it. Remove it. I signed up on the site. What site did you sign up on, bro? Adrian, how you doing, man? Can you put your age next to your name for me? It says Adrian Finale. Just remove the last name and put your age. FedEx, the one for Inner Circle that's pinned. Okay, if you already signed up for the Inner Circle, you should be waiting for somebody from my team to reach out to you. You should have already seen, if you booked the call, you should have went through and you saw the thank you page. Basically a video of me explaining to you how this is going to work. And then you should be getting reached out to coming up. No, we can't discuss it live, bro. How do you avoid 37% in tax? I don't avoid it. I'm screwed. I can't avoid it yet. Adrian, can you show me your background? Yo, Fit, can you elaborate again on helping people grow a company and then buying it from them? So the big play here is private equity, right? Private equity is having private equity in companies that you help fund or you help grow. So I believe now that I can create a lot more impact by helping men with ideas and problems that they've already solved. In my mentorship right now, there are guys in AI, there are guys in fitness, right? There are guys in engineering. So the goal is to, with my social media expertise, help these people with their expertise in their specific field, establish a brand, get them to 6 and 7 figures with their brand. And then I'm going to partner with them to potentially not just partner, but buy. So it's super important. It's super important that I actually do a good job. So that's my big play. So like a lot is riding on this. Like I'm super focused on like helping my students do really well with the personal branding because I want to buy the company. And you know anything about private equity, you know anything about building a business. You talk about like the open AIs, the Amazons, the PayPal mafia. You're talking about we don't have to ever work again type of potential. Like if I take somebody who's really serious and we take this shit to the next level, our great grandkids won't have to ever work. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I could create more impact than that. So that's why I started this personal branding stuff, because a lot of you guys have potential. A lot of you guys have things you want to get into, but you don't know who to help you establish your brand. You don't have funding. You don't have, so I'm going to help with that. Okay. So if that's something that you sounds interesting for you to do, you want to be a part of it. This is the link to join the Inner Circle. It's already pinned in the chat. Click the link, apply, book a free call. Let's see if it makes sense for us to work together. How much equity do you take? I don't know yet, bro. I don't know how much equity I'm gonna take. We gotta first build this shit. The first part of it is building the company first, and then we'll discuss that. But isn't that a great opportunity? Imagine the person that you gave viewership to, you gave an audience to, is now giving back to you by helping you build something that can change your life forever. I don't think there could be any more. I don't think there could be a bigger value exchange. Can I join the Inner Circle if I'm 18? Yes, you can. As long as you are hardworking. All right, Reggie.
What's going on? What's going on, man?
I'm doing pretty good. You know what the show is about today?
No. I just joined. I saw it on I saw your notification pop up, and I seen that you were at least helping out some people with personal branding.
Yeah, so it's helping you build your personal brand at 10K a month.
Yeah. So what I'm at least thinking about doing is,
real quick, do you acknowledge that this is live and I could use the clips however I choose?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right. So I do real estate and I also have a background in fitness. So what I was actually planning is doing both of them. I don't know whether to just put both of them on my RG or
No, you have to pick one, and you have to decide which one you want your personal brand to be about. There's an echo in the background.
Oh, there's an echo? Shoot. It's because I think you're on speaker. Hold on. Let me go ahead. Is that a little bit better?
Test. No. So you have to maybe you have to mute the YouTube in the background.
There isn't a YouTube in the background. I just have you on my phone. So, okay. Let's just see if it is this better.
Test. Yeah.
All right, great. Yeah. So, well, the next question would be is how are you really, I guess, building it out, getting leads, and how are you at least keeping, I guess, the data, at least from some of the leads?
In terms of what?
Like, okay, so let's say I wanted to go ahead and sell some sort of online product.
You haven't built.
Terms of,
You haven't built the brand yet. Please,
okay.
guys, please. Oh my goodness! Please remove the money from it.
Okay.
Like I'm telling you guys, how you gonna make the money?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna make the money by giving value first.
Okay.
Human beings are selfish. They want what you can do for them. If you're starting any brand because you want to sell a product, you're gonna lose.
Okay. So real estate typically is kind of something that at least off-puts at least a lot of people, and it could be sort of at least boring at first if I just go ahead and show them the stuff. Is there any way to kind of at least make this stuff more engaging?
It depends on what type of real estate are you teaching. There's wholesale. There's like which type of real estate?
I'm teaching more buy and hold and wholesaling.
Okay, so I will pick one. Are you gonna do buy and hold or wholesaling? Right. And then right, once you pick one, you're gonna start looking for people who are already making similar content, and then you're gonna position yourself as somebody that can give your own expertise, your own knowledge on wholesale real estate, but there's no need for you to reinvent the wheel.
Okay.
All right. There's already content that has been rewarded for performing well. You're going to take those similar formats and you're going to recreate them based on your level of expertise, and then you're going to teach the world what you know about wholesaling.
Yeah.
You do it consistently enough, you're going to start to get views.
Okay. And you sort of gain new followers through short form content?
You got to do it all, but I suggest you start off with short form because it's not the easiest to get a hold of. It's the fastest to get you some traction. And then once you understand a proven concept, right, you then can go into long form.
Okay.
Social media is a tough game, guys. This shit is not easy. Like I've been doing this shit since 2018. I've been making videos since 20. It's not easy at all. So I'm trying to take all my knowledge and say, here, don't spend 7 years having to figure it out. Take what I've learned. That's why I'm teaching people how to do this, right? So you don't have to take that much time to get the same results. So you can start to make some money. But if you just say, oh, you start uploading just to upload, it's gonna take you ages. Yeah, it's gonna take you ages to figure this shit out.
Gotcha. Okay. So I don't know how many questions I'm allowed to at least ask on
What are you currently doing right now? What do you do to make income?
So I have rentals and then I also wholesale.
Awesome. So you're actually doing what you're trying to teach, which is why I that's how you do it. Right? If you've already gotten, like, you already are doing what you're teaching is easier.
Yeah.
Simply because you already have rentals. You can talk about the process of getting those. You can talk about everything you're doing with wholesaling. You're not making it up like some of these day traders.
Yeah.
I don't want to be day traders. I'm sorry, day traders. Y'all are hilarious. A lot of people are coming on here and talking about I want to make content for some shit that they haven't done. You are
Yeah.
actually doing it. So great. You can make content around what you're already doing, but you're gonna figure out what already works.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
You have the potential. How much money you make a month?
So revenue or net?
Net, always net, bro. Revenue don't
Okay.
count. How much
Okay.
you keeping?
Okay. So yeah, it wavers, but it's around. I would definitely say it's like around like 10, 15.
10, 15K?
Yeah. Yeah.
What
So
city are you living in?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. So yeah, man, if you how much time would you be willing to dedicate to making content a day?
I could give it probably a good 4 or 5 hours. I'm already kind of
Listen,
stuffed with
what are you stuffed with? What are you or what?
with actually, the wholesaling shit is a grind. It
I
is
know
as
it
well too.
is, but so okay, as long as you're willing to give 2-3 hours a day, right? I think I can help you out.
Yeah.
As long as you're willing to give 2-3 hours a day.
Okay.
Right. Where you're because the way my mentorship works is, and I'm gonna show you guys a win from a guy in the mentorship. I'm gonna try to hide his name so I know you guys don't see it. But what I do is, and it's not just myself, and I have 2 of my business partners, right? My business partner that took my business to 7 figures, that's the person on the thing with me. He has like 4 of those, and my content director that was responsible for all of my content. So we're all like helping you build your personal brand. Like I'm reviewing your content, giving you feedback daily, so you can start to establish yourself. But if you're willing to dedicate at least 2-3 hours a day, and you're ready to invest in yourself, right?
Okay.
You should apply to be a part of the inner circle.
Okay.
Right, where we coach you. I'm gonna post a link for you in the chat, in the Instagram, not Instagram, in the YouTube chat.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at this on StreamYard right now. So hold on.
It's not on StreamYard. It's on the YouTube chat.
Yeah, I'd have to pull it up. But
On the YouTube chat.
hold on, I'm doing this on my laptop.
I don't know where my man went. Is he still there? Are you there, bro?
Yeah. Sorry, I was over here trying to get over to your stuff, but I'm pulling the stuff up on my laptop right here.
So look at the YouTube chat if possible.
Okay. Let me see.
It's in the YouTube chat. And then you just click the link.
Okay.
Let me know if you see it.
Okay. Yeah, I see it right here.
Join the inner circle. Yeah. So you just go through that, apply. And then hopefully I'll see you on the inside, man.
Okay. All right.
All right, man. Have a good one. Peace. Speaking of people who are working hard, one of my best students right now, or one of the guys who's going super viral, check this out. This was his win from yesterday. I posted him twice already on my Instagram stories, but look what he said yesterday. Wanted to post this win after this hit of 1 mil. Hope it does. It's now past 1 million views. He has 2 videos in the last 48 hours with over 1 million views. Regardless, this program is the real fucking deal. TikTok going crazy. 2K followers a day. This dude is an engineer. He's working 10-hour days. He's not some guru. He's not some fucking social media savant. He just listens. He works hard, right? And he's willing to go through the grind. This is not a get rich quick scheme. I'm not gonna get you rich tomorrow. But if you're a hardworking guy that wants to replace your 9-to-5, or you want to establish your personal brand so you can teach the world about your skill sets, click the link in the chat. Book a free call. Apply to join the inner circle. I'm not going to show you his fucking TikTok because that's a violation of his privacy. He's a paid fucking mentee. I'm gonna show you his fucking content. Hell no. The fuck no. If you were paying me to coach you, would you want me to show you your content? Anyway, whatever you believe, buddy. Don't believe it. Anyway, for the people who are ready to improve, link is in the chat. It's public content, but I'm not gonna dispose his public content like that. Companies they show you who their private clients are. They post that publicly. Yeah. Yep. Next caller. Joseph, can you put your age next to your name? Crazy how selfish human beings are. These people are saying, "Oh, show his chat, show his Instagram, show his TikTok." If you were paying me, you wouldn't want nobody to show your shit, but you want me to show somebody else's shit. See how fucked up that is? You're like, that's how incredibly selfish you are. You want to see somebody else stuff that is investing, but you don't want to invest. And then if you were investing, you wouldn't want nobody to see your shit. And then you wonder why good shit doesn't happen to you. Does that even make any sense? Really? Craziness. Joseph, how's it going, man? You're muted, bro.
Can you hear me now?
How's it going, man?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man. How can I help you?
Yeah, it's the first time doing this, but I was thinking about building a personal brand. Like, I'm pretty active in, I guess, like a corporate setting, like building a.
Okay, 1 second, real quick. Do you acknowledge that this is live and I can use the clips however I choose?
Yeah.
You can. I think it'd be better if you took off the AirPods.
Okay, I don't have a speaker. I can use.
Okay, because the audio was kind of going in and out a little bit, but I just wanted to make sure you're good.
I'm using this mic.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't hear it? Or
It's better. It's better now the closer you got.
Okay, awesome. I'll make sure to speak into it.
Okay, talk to me.
But yeah, no, so wanted to build a personal brand. I think I've already kind of got one, but want to put myself out there more, just for like relationship building. First of all, I guess like internally with colleagues, and just building a personal brand to like do more deals in my space.
Okay, what space are you in?
So I'm in mergers and acquisitions, but specifically in software.
Interesting. Okay, so you're currently like you're working for the company right now.
Yeah. So I work on behalf of an acquirer. It's a large software acquirer.
And you want to be able to do this on your own?
I want to do it like internally, like on behalf of the acquirer, but in the space I want like founders or CEOs of company to like I don't know, like want to connect with me to see me as like the ideal place to sell their company. So I want to be recognized in the space more.
Gotcha. So you got to separate yourself from the institution you're currently at, because you're providing them value. So what expertise do you currently have within this company?
Expertise is sourcing and origination of opportunities. So like cold calling and like a lot of like the sales skills to like set up the meeting and like facilitate like whether they want to explore an M&A opportunity, and then like from there we'll do like the execution and like the financial analysis of the company.
How long have you been doing this?
Over almost 4 years now.
Yeah, that's a long time. So
since I graduated, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have probably some non-competes with your company if you decide to do this though.
Well, if I were to do it by myself, that means I would need other investors to raise a fund, and then I'd have the capital to deploy myself, which a lot of people kind of, my company is pretty big, so there's a lot of folks that have branched off from my company and have had their own fund, and they'll go raise like money from investors to try to deploy their own capital. But I think the place I'm at is really good, but I think it's very competitive because it's all about relationships. So I think if I put myself out there more, whether going to industry conferences or just either posting content on LinkedIn,
Content.
more people.
Content.
Content on LinkedIn.
not just content on LinkedIn. If you have expertise of 4 years of having this skill set, why can't you talk about the ins and outs, give tips, so company, because that's a super high level fucking play. So you don't even need like the personal brand you want to create is you just talk about what you've been doing the last 4 years and you give advice on what to do and what not to do. And you can position yourself as the person that people can come to, and you could build your own fund from there. You won't need investors. So would you be the person that's buying the companies, or you want to teach them how to sell, and are you getting profit from this?
Yeah, so if my company, if I facilitate and originate an opportunity now and my company acquires them, then I'll get a commission from the acquisition. But yeah, so if I were to do it myself, I guess one way could be like a consultancy, like advisor service to people that want to prepare and sell their company. But then again, it's also kind of leaning on a sell side investment banker, which represents a company, creates the deck and pitch, and then goes to market and sells it. So I could be probably on the consultancy side to either help them or whatever pain points they're going to help them get their valuation up. But
Yeah.
I think if I were to do the investment myself, and if I were to just go make my own fund, then yeah, I need to be seriously tapped in with folks that got a big check that can, help
So
raise the money.
do you really want to have to go create your own fund yourself, or do you want to just be the consultant?
I think if I grow bigger in my space, I think I could do like a separate business where I'm working now, where I'm like doing consultant and like advisory services if there's no conflict with my employer. But I don't think I would, not at this stage at least, want to create a fund and branch off and deploy my own capital and have my own investment thesis.
Yeah, I think trying to create your own fund is the bigger risk here. The highest leverage that you have is to take the consulting and the sales side that you've already built and see how you can package that digitally. So then you can get companies to come to you based on your expertise that you're teaching them online, right? So then you're the advisory for how this process should and shouldn't go. And then you charge a premium fee for this. And you can be like, not only you're giving them one-time consulting, you can be like an advisor throughout the entire process based on the knowledge that you already have, so that the acquisition actually goes the right way and they get the evaluation that they want. I think if you separate yourself from your entity and you made your own brand in terms of being a consultant and advisory for founders who possibly want to get sold or want to get acquired, and this is how you do this so you don't get screwed. Like, there's unbelievable amounts of content that you can make around this. Make yourself the face of this brand. You're gonna have to deal with some non-competes though. You're gonna have to separate yourself from your company and talk about how you're now an individual.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Okay. Yeah, I think that's kind of the thing I struggle with. I think it's my first time even coming on something like this. I don't like, obviously in a private or like in a company setting, I think I'm more like open because like I think I'm more comfortable or familiar with that type of environment. But I don't think like I'm like very good at like putting myself like publicly like online. And I think that's kind of what initially drew me to your concept of this whole like look maxing thing and whatever, right? So
I mean, these are all aspects that you need to include, because how much are you making a year right now?
I'm in Canada, but it's over 6 figures or over 100,000. But in Canada, we're getting screwed because of you guys. Yeah.
But it's not. But you're probably helping close deals or helping advise on deals that are like 8 figures plus.
Yeah. So like on target earnings, everything like slightly over 200K. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I'm saying what your expertise, what you're helping facilitate, the amount of money that's being transferred is around how much?
Millions of dollars. And it's a lot of value.
So take yourself out of you're getting paid 100, 200K, but you're helping facilitate 8-figure deals. Why not just take yourself out of that shit?
I'm getting rinse. Yeah,
fuck that. I'm gonna learn this shit myself, or I'm gonna be an advisor so I can help people who would want to do this. This is why I think personal branding is so powerful. A lot of you guys have information like this, you have a skill set like this, but this small fee, and it might seem like a big fee, this small fee that these companies are paying you to literally help them execute their dreams If you just separated yourself and worked hard to establish yourself, now you're direct to consumer.
Yeah.
Now you have all the capabilities. Now you are the number one consulting firm for founders wanting to sell their companies. Like you're talking about building your own thing. I think every man should be trying to build their own thing and not just to be within a company helping them make millions a year.
No, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I talk to founders all the time, and I love the freedom and how energetic they are about it. And I think I maybe kind of lack that energy, that CEO energy, that drive. And I think I've been kind of learning and getting the experience, but definitely do want to branch off and have my own thing.
Yeah. Okay, my man. Listen, I think if you're ready for that, I got a link for you in the chat. Right. If you want to start building that, I'm gonna post it for you. Is to join the inner circle. I'm helping guys right now in the AI space, try to break away from their companies. Guys who engineers, like the guy I showed the testimonial about, is an engineer working for a company. Like guys who believe that they have their own thing they can teach the world. Right. As long as you're willing to put in some work, right, we could start to build your own future.
Okay.
Right?
Sounds
right,
good. I appreciate
Link is
it.
in the chat. Link is in the chat.
Sounds good.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Take care. Bye.
Peace. Do you guys see the difference of type of guys who are coming on here? Do you see the different levels? Do you see guys who, and this is what I'm saying, it's not fair to you guys. All these guys who have tremendous potentials, who have great things that they're working on, they don't have anybody to give them information and be like, hey, you can actually do this. Nobody's giving them power. How am I doing my audience a service? By just giving them surface level bullshit instead of helping the guys who have tremendous potential to change the world. Talking about changing the damn world, being able to create something for yourself where your entire generation doesn't have to work. Right? So if you have a dream or you have a goal or you have a skill or you have a problem that you solve and you want help learning how to package it into your own personal brand, we're going to take my expertise in building social media, your expertise in whatever field that you're in. We're going to package that into a personal brand and try to scale it to 7 figures. Okay. And then hopefully we could become partners one day and I could buy a piece of your company or at least be a shareholder in your company. All right. CTA is to come and join. Okay, this is the link to come and join, guys. If you want to join me to grow and scale your business, link is in the chat. Isaiah, I'm coming to you, bro.
Hello.
How's it going, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Do you acknowledge that this is live and I can use the clips however I choose?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've created a couple faceless Instagram pages, but they haven't really made like a lot of money. And the one I was working on recently actually just got hacked like 3 days ago. But it kind of lit like a fire for me to start my personal brand. So I started it like 3 days ago. But I kind of wanted to see if it's like on the right track or if I should like tweak some stuff.
Okay. Can you show me the handle?
Yeah, I've been posting on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I
Just tell me
typed
Instagram.
I typed in the chat.
Yeah, in the backstage chat. Isaiah, you there? Isaiah, can you put your are you there?
Yeah, my bad.
Can you put your age? I mean, not age. Can you put your handle in the backstage for me?
Yeah, where do you do that?
If you see the StreamYard chat, the backstage chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of got inspiration from you, low key.
That's what I'm here for, man.
Wait, let's see. All right, I think I put it in the chat. Yeah, I've been doing 2 posts on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, and then just 1 on Instagram, like every morning.
Okay. Let's take a look.
It's like brand new.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Helping men attract women they actually desire. Advice, self-improvement, mentality. That's not a big pain point.
Ah.
So
Yeah,
let's break it down. So you're helping men attract women they actually desire. Sure, that's part of it, but you want to help a specific group of people, a specific avatar, solve a specific problem, avoiding a pain point. So you got a part of this, right? You got the women they actually desire, but which type of men are you trying to help specifically get the women that they desire, and what are you going to help them avoid to get there?
Okay. Wait, can I grab my notebook real quick?
Yeah. Guys, this is fucking free. I'm over here teaching this shit for free. Like, I mean, come on, man. Who else? Show me somebody else on the internet that gives this much value to his audience. Nobody. They don't give a fuck about y'all. They just use y'all for fucking views and then don't give you nothing back. Nothing. Anyway, so your bio should be a specific avatar that you're helping solve a specific problem by avoiding a specific hurdle. So if I was to change that up, I would be like, I help engineers attract the women that they truly desire without code approach. That's just a random idea. And I'm not saying that's not what I'm saying to run with. But
Like
if you look at the framework, right, I'm helping a specific group of men get the woman they desire, which is what they want, by avoiding a pain point, by avoiding something. Like when you got to look at the problem you're trying to solve, and you look at the hurdles that are in front of the audience that you're trying to help. Most men, they might not want to do code approach. They might not want to go to clubs. They might not want to do dating apps. There's a lot of things that they might not want to do.
That's fire. Yeah, that's fire. That makes sense.
Yeah. So which one are you going to help them do, or which one do you not agree with that you're going to help them avoid?
I think because I never cold approach, but I know how to it's like a specific like I know how to get the girl kind of like
whatever, you got to figure that out. So if we look at the videos, is there a sound to any one of these?
It's just like music in the background.
Okay, it's gonna be tough because it's gonna copyright my video.
Yeah, it's not like actual music. It's just like ambient music in the background.
Let me see.
That one.
Stay unbothered. Say you're getting very stressed out and emotional, and you start kind of showing that, not gonna have the sex appeal that women are gonna want.
Too boring. I already passed you. You got 2 seconds to grab their attention. You got 2 seconds to stop them from scrolling.
So you gotta do like a hook.
Yeah, you gotta. You need a hook. You need a okay. I'm tired of this shit because I have a viral hook formula that you guys I posted my top 10 viral hooks. Where is it? Let me give it to y'all. Look, these are the hooks that I've used on my videos to go viral. So this is free. So look, I don't have it. Let me see if I have it. I don't have it. It's coming from Instagram, but it's in the chat.
It's in the chat.
Yeah. Those are 10 viral hooks that I use that you
Yeah, I
can use
gotta.
too.
Yeah, I gotta. Cause I never like put my face on social media before, so I gotta learn how to like. I think talk better too.
Yes, it's storytelling. It's you got to bring them through a specific transformation. You got to keep their attention. You're literally a movie director.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just so basically like just so I gotta work on the hooks. I gotta create more of a specific niche then.
Create a curiosity gap. The goal is to create a curiosity gap from your hook to your resolution. When somebody stops on your video, they should know exactly what they're listening to, and they should be curious to stay to the end.
Okay.
If they're not going to watch the video. That's how videos go viral.
So like just good music, a hook, and then yeah, I gotta find a specific
Not good
problem.
music. Music has nothing to do with this.
No. Okay. Okay.
No. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else I need to?
Just
Like, is it?
consistency, man. Consistency.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just learning now. Yeah, I'm trying to learn, but I just wanted to get your advice on it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I appreciate it, man.
All right, man.
Like,
have a good one. Somebody that just met me in the elevator just joined my mentorship. That's funny. Hey man, you meet for the experience, your life changes, bro. You meet me, your life changes. Dude met me in the elevator today, and then was like, "Fuck this shit, I need help." I got you, man. I'm here for you guys, man. The rest of you guys, man, keep bullshitting, bro. Keep bullshitting. You ready to change your life? You ready to become exceptional? You want to learn from somebody who has done it, has been doing it for this long? You guys on YouTube, you've seen my journey. You've seen it. So if you want some help, you want to take your brand to the next level, you want to become exceptional as a man, you want to start making 10K a month with your business, click the link in the chat. Okay. 1 second, guys. Are you helping me with my 30K Instagram and 40K Facebook? Why not? Dave, you don't got to show your ID, bro. Put your age next to your name. Just put your age next to your name, bro. All right, guys, this is the link to come and join. So now we only have how many spots left in the mentorship? 44. We just started this a month ago. 55 beginning spots. We're down 11. So it's not going to be here for long, guys. I'm sorry. By the time 55, it hits 55, the prices are going to go absurd. I'm not even going to lie to you. To help you build your business from scratch, it ain't going to be. I'm telling you, it's not. It's not going to be what it is now. It's not going to cost how much it costs now. All right. Roman, remove your ID, bro. bro trying to trick us with limited supply. It's not limited supply, bro. It's the truth. I can't physically help more than 55 guys build their personal brand at the same time. It's physically impossible. So what's going to end up happening is we're going to have to close it and then expand internally to then come back and maybe offer something else. But I guarantee you, I'm putting this on everything I love. It won't be as cheap as it is now. And for me, it's extremely cheap. It's not free. And it ain't, it's not, but it's gonna be way more expensive. Kevon. Didn't we already talk before, bro? How you doing, man?
It was like a looks maxing thing. I was asking about the whole branding thing, like the 30 to
I got
40K.
you. What you say?
I was asking about that 30 to 40K.
Got you. So do you acknowledge that this is live and I can use the clips however I choose?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. So I can help you exactly.
Okay, so the last time that we talked, it was before you started this whole little thing right here. I talked to you and I said I got 2,000 to 30K. Like I think it was like 4 to 5 months. Well, most recently I got 40K on Facebook. I've been having the same issue. I can't monetize.
Okay. What kind of videos are you making?
It's still like the pro wrestling videos and stuff, and I just added on doing like reactions and stuff as well.
Pro wrestling?
Yeah.
So you're doing wrestling yourself?
I do wrestling myself, and I also post other like pro wrestling clips and stuff. And I
No, those are unoriginal, so they will never make money.
Okay.
That's why you're not making money.
Okay. That's
The platforms only pay you for original content.
Mm.
They don't pay you for reposts.
Well, okay, so I do have another question. So I also been receiving some stuff from actual like wrestlers themselves as well, because I do like free promo.
So you don't have a brand, bro. You just have an entertainment page.
Oh, okay. That
You
makes
shouldn't
sense.
be doing free promo. Free promo for what? Like, guys, this is what I'm saying. Having a brand is not free promo, reposting clips. At that point, you just running the Instagram page for clout. You're not gonna make money unless you make original content and you're actually helping people solve a problem. Having 30 to 40K don't mean nothing. If it's 30 to 40K people who followed you because they want entertainment, they're not gonna give you $1.
Yeah, okay. No, that makes sense right there. Because I've been trying to figure out the whole thing for the monetization. I was able to get like the subscriptions and everything else like that, but I haven't been able to receive anything else.
Nah, you're not gonna get any money from social media if you're reposting stuff.
I haven't been flagged with anything though. That's the
They're
thing.
not gonna flag you. They're just gonna they know it's not your content.
Okay. I'm go back through. That's what I've been doing right now. I've been going back through and I've been deleting a lot of stuff, and I've been I'm trying to rebuild the page in a different way. So
Yeah, I would just make a brand new page and see what problem you want to actually help people solve. Because the way it's going right now, it doesn't really look good.
No, I get that.
That makes sense.
No, what you're saying makes sense.
Mhm.
I don't know what I did want to do. I kind of did want to entertain the people, but like after a while, it was like, I'm not getting nothing out of it. So I did.
After a while, you're not doing what?
I said after a while, I wasn't getting anything out of it. I did want to entertain the people, but I wasn't getting anything out of it. So
Yeah, entertainment is like it's basic, it's surface level. It gets views easy, but it doesn't convert to clients.
Gotcha.
Guys, my views have dropped significantly on live streams, but the business is making way more money because I'm helping people that I can actually help.
Okay.
Views and clicks don't mean shit if it's the wrong people. Now, sure, I would love 5,000, 10,000 people watching me that are all business minded and want to actually improve their life, but it's not a necessity. Like, as long as you're serving people the right way and you're actually helping them solve problems, you don't need the masses. The more surface level it is, the more you need masses. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. So I have
You can
one more
get.
question.
Hear me out, Kevon.
Okay.
Let me teach you this. What do you think is easier to do? To get 1 million people to give you $1. Let me see how smart my audience is. What is easier to do? Get 1 million people to give you $1, or get 10 people to pay you 100,000. Let me see. Comment. Everybody comment. I want to see how smart y'all are. What do you think is easier to do? Get 1 million people to give you $1, or get 10 people to pay you 100,000.
It's gonna be the first one. It's not gonna be easy to get a whole bunch of people to pay you that much money if you're not providing.
Which one? Which one? Tell me which one.
The $1 million to $1. It's gonna be easier to do that versus.
It's gonna be easier to get 1 million people to give you $1.
Well, what I mean by that is, I mean more or less like you're gonna get more opportunity in getting that versus.
No, you're not. You only got to tell 10 people. You only have to provide value to 10 people.
Oh, my bad. I heard you wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is how y'all thinking about money the wrong way. People are trying to get $1 from 1 million people when you just got to focus on helping 10 people solve their biggest problem.
I'm sorry. I heard you wrong.
But that's the mindset I want you guys to have.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to have a brand. I want to have, but who the fuck pays you 100K? You go help a business. You take your skills right now. Let me tell you how you get 100K. You go teach a business. You know some software skills. You know AI, right? You know how to help business with their KPIs. You give a package to a company right now that you're going to help them get more leads, convert more sales, help them with their churn, and the package is 100K a year.
Okay.
$8,000 a month. They'll take that shit because you're gonna make them more than $8,000 a month. That's one company. You could get what do you got business agencies that do more. Use your brain, man. Bro, what? So that's not 100K. That is 100. Oh my God, you don't even know how to do math. Let's say it's 8.5K, 9K, 10K a month. You solve the problems for the people that you can best serve. So the higher your skills are, the better you can help people that are gonna. You think a business wouldn't pay you 10K a month if you made them 50?
No, yeah, they'll give you that.
If you came to a company right now and say, "Hey, I help you make $50,000 this month. We'll get rid of all the problems you have. We'll help you convert your sales better. We'll help you acquire customers better." They'll pay you way more than $10,000 a month. That's one company. You do that for 50 companies, bro. You making $500K a month. All right.
Oh, okay. I had one question. It was one last question. It was
All right.
So I extended out on like doing reactions and stuff, and I'm starting to see it's working just a little bit. So should I cut away from that other stuff and just keep on going with the reactions?
Reactions of what you gonna make reactions about? What exactly?
Okay, so what I've been doing is I've been doing the wrestling stuff as well, and then I've also been able to branch out doing like sports because I like sports. A lot of people like sports too, so I've been able to branch out on that, and I've been getting some decent amount of views on my. It's the Instagram algorithm is very different than the Facebook. I've been getting like 100,000 and million views on Facebook, and then I've been getting like 10,000 and stuff like that on Instagram.
Okay, stop. You're complicating this stuff too much, bro. Pick one problem you're gonna help people solve. If it's not gonna be a problem and you want to do entertainment content, no problem. Do the reactions, but try to do it well. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
All right, man. Have a good one. You guys need to try to learn how to solve big problems. These small problems you're trying to solve are not good for you. Look, Joshua said he worked for a company that paid one business $1 million to help him solve one problem. Like fintech, you teach, man. You guys are thinking small, man. You guys are thinking small. You're thinking too small. The bigger the problem you can solve, the more money you can make. All right. Matthew, remove your ID. All right, super chat time. Hey, FedEx, you're saying the truth about the baggy clothes is not good. Your teaching do work, university, try to get stuff does work. Please tell you the truth. You got it, man. You always want to look like an attractive man who's classy. You always want to dress the part, look professional, so you're treated professionally. My man J Mojo with the dollar. What's up, J Mojo, man? You've been on here for like decades. You've been on here since I started the live streaming, J Mojo. Well, you still never showed your face one day. Fit. If I started a fitness page doing calisthenics only, showing my progress building muscle without weights, is that a good idea? Yes, calisthenics is a very big niche, but you got to be good. You got to know what you're talking about. You have to have videos that provide value. You have to provide videos that teach people something unique, a unique way of you doing something. Social media now is about storytelling. It's about engagement, because these platforms don't care about you. They want to keep people on the platform. They reward media that keeps people on their platform. If your videos don't keep people on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, they won't show it, because your videos mean that people will click off the platform, which means they won't make as much money. Everything is a business, guys. Everything is a business. These platforms want to make money. They don't care about you. And they shouldn't. They put all this money and capital into building this. They shouldn't care about you. they got to do what's best for their bottom line. Okay? So understand that everything is a business and you get to work. Start positioning your content because it rewards people on their platform, and that's where you start to make money. What you said about short clips is true. Guys, I'm a master at social media, man. I've been doing this for 7 years. You are the consumer. You are consumer, so you are their business. Yes, exactly. Their business is to get advertisers to pay them money. They have a media platform where they have millions of consumers. Their play is to get advertisers to promote on their media. Sure, they want you to believe it's about connection. It's about sharing ideas. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about none of that. They don't care about none of that, buddy. They care about making money. And you told YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok they couldn't earn money anymore, they will stop caring about your videos. They wouldn't give a damn. And they shouldn't. They shouldn't. Life is about an exchange of value, right? It's not fair for them to take all this risk, put up all this money to give you a free platform, and they don't get rewarded for it. Right? Isn't that fair? Think about how much these companies put to make these platforms work. You guys are watching these videos. They're paying millions of dollars every month to host the videos, to make sure things work properly. They spend a lot of money to make this work. So is it not fair for them to be able to show the content that gets them money? Hell yeah, they deserve to. So start thinking like a business. Stop thinking like a consumer. The consumer's like, why don't you give me? Okay. All right. Will girls be turned off by you staring at them a lot, even if you're attractive? Yes, of course. You should not be staring at girls. It just looks weird, bro. It comes across like you're creepy and you're trying too hard. Thoughts on starting a laundromat business? Depends on the area. It depends on a lot of things. A laundromat business can print money, but you got to make sure that your overhead and your repair, like all the stuff that goes into the business, doesn't put you at a negative. Because ultimately, if you don't have enough foot traffic into your laundromat, it won't make money, no matter how good your laundromats are. Fred, I want to invent something. Please read my application. What do you want to invent, bro? I'm a family attorney. How do I build a personal brand? That's too damn easy. What? Oh, God. Why can't I just clone myself? This is why I'm here, guys. I'm going to take my social media expertise with your expertise. If you're a family attorney, you know a lot of things about the law and helping people avoid problems and the problems that people face, how they should handle it. You give that information on the internet. You build a brand behind yourself. People start to relate to you as a family law attorney. And then you now double, triple your business. Social media is the only place where you can reach millions of people for free. Okay? We got 9 minutes left. Somebody say click the link to join. Here's the link to come and join. Listen, Mr. Family Law Attorney, all you guys that have skills and you have problems that you solve, but you don't know how to put it on social media, apply to join the damn inner circle. I'm going to teach you how to take your brand and your idea into a personal brand so you can make as much money as possible. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a get rich quick scheme. You're going to have to put in a lot of work, but as long as you're willing to put in the work and you're willing to be dedicated, you can also build a personal brand. Some of you guys don't even know the power that you have within your fingertips. Yo, bro, do you have any advice for teenagers to build a personal brand? FedEx, I'm 18 and the 9 to 5 really hit me. How can I get rid of my addictions and the constant repetitive 9 to 5 cycle while balancing getting in my shape? Well, you're not going to get rid of any cycle unless you start having some responsibility. What does the 9 to 5 have to do anything? Like, if you want to create value for the world where you can make money, you gotta start solving some problems. All the guys who are backstage, turn on your cameras. Hey, Fit, I sadly had to fire 2 of my thumbnail editors and 1 graphic designer because of the new 4.0 update. What do you think the future of AI is? It's tough, man. It's tough. This is the only time in the world where the only shot that you have to not be replaced is to build a personal brand. Yes, Calvin, you can send a super chat. AI cannot replace a personal brand. But graphic designers, thumbnail designers, AI has made expertise a commodity. It has made it so normal. This is why it's so important that you stay ahead of the curve. Sam Altman and these motherfuckers, they took an opportunity with computing power to create, to basically wipe out every industry in the world. They just took what everybody can be good at and they said, we're going to put it into our models. If that doesn't scare you and make you think that you need to do something to make yourself stand out, I don't know what is. They're only going to keep getting better. They're only going to keep getting better. Telling you, man. Let me see. Any more super chats? Super chats. Okay. Beck, can you describe yourself for me backstage real quick? Tell me what you're trying to get help with personal branding. Fit, can I build a personal brand with my piano knowledge? Yes, you can. If you can teach people how to play piano and become an expert, yes, you can. But you got to be a really good pianist. Beck. How's it going, man?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Do you acknowledge that this is live and I can use the clips however I choose?
Yep.
All right, I can help you.
All right. So I'm in like college right now. I'm on like spring break. So I'm about to start up my like window washing business again. I did it last year, got like 20K over like 2 months. I had a salesman who I was paying 20%, a worker who I was paying 20% like per house, and then I owned it with my friend. We each got
that's the camera.
and then we each got like 40%.
Go ahead, say that one more time.
Yeah, so I had a salesman who I gave 20% per house he closed. So let's say he closed like $1,000 house and you get $200. And then I had a worker who would help do the house who I would do it with. And then I had a friend who owns it with me, and we each get 40%, and the worker and the salesman get 20%. And I want to scale it. I have some more people who want employment. So I just want some advice on like how you think I can scale this to like 50, 60K or something more this summer.
So what was your net profit after you paid everybody?
For me personal, I think I did like 11, 12K in the 2 months.
Okay. So only around 5K a month.
Yeah, it was 5K. I mean, it was the first time I started it. So yeah, it was like last year, but it was like 5K.
So it seems like you diversified without it seems like you went wide before going deep. Like you tried to like get as much help as possible, which is not bad.
Yeah.
But you didn't really. How are you acquiring people?
It was honestly, it's friends. Friends who wanted work, didn't really have jobs. They worked for me, and then.
No, I'm saying, how are you acquiring the window cleaning clients?
Oh, door-to-door sales, all door-to-door sales.
So who the salesman was going to do that?
He was doing it. I was also doing it, but I was also I would get a house and then I would do it like with my worker. But I want to get to the point where I'm only doing like sales, so I don't have to like help out. So maybe I should like hire more workers or some shit. It's kind of what I'm thinking. But
yes, you need to replace yourself, not just with sales. You need to. I would try to get more sales reps.
Yeah.
Why can't you have 5 people doing door to door? And if what were the percentages they were closing at?
I mean, I was paying them 20% a house, and then me and my friend would get like, well, it depends on the work, but yeah, 20%.
Saying you or your friend would get 40% each?
Yes, essentially, yeah.
What is your friend doing in this?
No, I just own it with him. So like, regardless of like how much, like we both get paid this equal amount.
So what does he do?
Well, then like we close each other, like we each close houses. So, like he'll get some, like he'll close the house, and I'll still get the fixed percentage. Like we don't do like if let's say he closes 2 houses one day, I close 1 house, I'll still get 40% of both houses. Or if I close 1 house, then he'll get 40%. It's just like it's equal. It doesn't matter how many like specific houses we get.
Gotcha. Well, that I don't know how this is going to be sustainable. Simply because you guys are there's not going to be enough room for you to hire more people, and you guys are only 2 people. See what I'm saying? Like if somebody's getting 40, somebody's getting 40, that's 80% gone right there.
Mm-hmm.
The scalability here would be if either you can get more reps, right? But
Yeah.
the reps are only going to be making 20%. What was the average order value of the house, or like what was the max that somebody could make as a rep?
Yeah. Like, are you saying like how much like we charge like for a house, like the most that we would charge
Yeah.
for a house?
Mhm.
Like on average, I would say it was about like 400 for a window wash job, and like we would do some like $600, $700, $800 jobs.
Okay. So what you probably can do is see how you can offer more to the jobs that you're doing.
Yeah, I'm thinking about like adding like pressure washing and power washing, because then I see people online doing like 2K houses, and then I'll have a lot more
Yeah.
money to work with too.
So maybe what the play here is, since you have a partner that's taking that much of a percentage, see how you guys can replace yourselves, right?
Yeah.
And you guys be more focused on the acquisition side,
Yeah.
right? And then you try to get more reps to be offering more. Maybe you have a rep that just sells the house. Maybe you have a rep that does the pressure washing. Like, you guys are going to be focused on how to get these reps to be able to offer so much more to the house, so the house goes from 400 to like 2,000-3,000.
Yeah, and so you think like I should try to get myself out of the working field and focus on like those like, you know,
Yes.
closing the houses and like bigger like decisions, not just get myself out
Yes.
of that working field.
Yes, because that's not where the business needs you the most. You need to be trying to figure out how you can acquire people, either marketing or content, branding, that can get your company to get more leads instead of you having to go door to door yourself to close. And what you can do is, shit, you might need to take a lower percentage, but the output can be so much greater, right?
Yeah.
If you guys got 30% each and you gave the closers room to make a lot more money because they could do more, they will feel incentivized to work for you. And now you can offer the homes a lot more. You can have them on subscriptions. Why are these one-time gigs? Why didn't you sell them on a subscription?
Yeah, no, I actually have a spreadsheet of all the houses I did, so I already have all that contact. A lot of them want me to come back like year after
so
year.
you didn't do a good job of creating some kind of long-term monthly play for them, right? Why are you cleaning their window only once? Why don't you clean it on a month-to-month basis? Get them on a subscription.
Facts.
Yeah, bro, you could triple your income right now by offering everybody on your list a year subscription.
Yeah.
Right. Run a promotion for half off or a third off, or hey, you sign up for the entire year, we'll cut 30% off. You sign up for the entire year, we'll give you a free pressure washing every 3 months.
Yeah.
Offer the people who are already giving you money deals so they
discounts.
Not these discounts, incentives to stay long term, because that increases the lifetime value of a customer. So now you go from making 20K to 40, 50.
Yeah.
Right? Because they're getting they can do windows and they can pressure wash.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to be able to help them with a lot of stuff. You give the closers more incentive because now they can earn more money. You guys might keep a lower percentage, but you replace yourselves. And now, because you can only, there's no more you and your partner.
Yeah.
So even if y'all got 30% profit, right? But y'all are getting 100 homes a month, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Increase the piece of the pie. No, increase the entire pie, not your piece.
Yeah, and I mean, the good thing is I'm paying all these salesmen on commission, so I don't really have to worry about like paying them hour by hour. It's like however good they do is how good I do.
Exactly.
So I guess it makes sense.
Exactly. You can lower your percentage, give them more incentive to work for you and make more money, give the houses more incentive to stay with you longer term, and now you've increased the total pie. Cool?
Yeah. Yeah. Also, quickly, before I go, you do like a looks maxing right now, or you're not doing it on this call?
Now on this call. All
okay.
right?
All right. Have a good one.
You got a good idea, man. I think you can figure this out.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right, man. Have a good one. Yeah, guys. You always want to look at what the customer can get, what value that you can give them. Okay, so they want to keep coming back on a month-to-month basis. All right. All right, guys. It was fun talking to you guys today. The show is over. It's only 2 hours before I head out of here. All right. If you want to get help, you want to take your personal brand to the next level, you want to start making money with social media, you want to make your first 10K a month, and you want guidance, you want me to hold your hand to it, right? So you can start making content that actually converts, take your business to the next level, click the link in the chat. All right. Join the inner circle, apply to join the inner circle. You just applying doesn't mean you join. And let's see if it makes sense for us to work together. Okay. All right. I'll get back with you guys next time. Peace.